Hello. Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Let's set a spell, shall we? Grab you some coffee. We're gonna chit chat, do some perusing through some makeup. Why not? I like looking at makeup. I like to watch like Liz's videos. She takes us to like TJ Maxx and Marshall's and like uses her camera and shows us all the makeup, all the new stuff, all the skincare, shadow palettes, all the goodies. It's like shopping from your comfy chair, chilling at home, but she's going to show you what's out there. So that's always fun. So I'm like, everybody likes to look at makeup. So I'm like, let's look through my makeup, see what I got in my bins. Something to do. Something to do early on a Sunday morning. I've been up since 20 to 5. My husband had to be at an early morning, I don't know. And he had a work meeting this morning, a breakfast meeting. So he was not happy about having to get up at the crack of dawn and go to said meeting, but he is very excited because they were going to have like a whole menagerie of good breakfast stuff. He just texted me. He said he ate so much he feels like he's going to explode. I said, well, geez, there was no reason to eat like it was going to be your last meal, crying out loud. So yeah, he's filling his face with all kinds of good breakfast yummies. Said they had like eggs and bacon and biscuits and gravy. I love biscuits and gravy. Yummy. But anyways, all the things. So I threw in laundry already. I got all my makeup stuff together so we could do this video. Of course, made me some coffee. I gotta tell you a funny little story. Last night, I just had a taste for something sweet. And I didn't want to go anywhere. So I was looking through my pantry. And I was like, ooh, I have a cake mix and frosting. And I also had some banana bread mix. So I'm like, I'm going to make this banana bread. And I'm also going to make this cake, but I'm going to make cupcakes. It was that one that we all hauled a while back from the Dollar Tree. It was the Cinnabon cake mix, and I had the Cinnabon frosting. And when I bought it, I was like, ooh, that sounds right up my alley. Well, anything sweet is right up my alley, being honest. So I made it. Made the cupcakes and the bread all baked together at the same time. Brought them out, cooled. So later last night, I was like, I'm going to frost just one of these cupcakes and eat it. Because like I said, I had a taste for something sweet. So I frosted it. I don't know. Just looking at the cupcakes, they just didn't jump out at me. I don't know if it was like the color of them. They're kind of like this tan color, which makes sense because it's like Cinnabon. And then when I opened the frosting, I was like, frosting didn't look all that snazzy to me neither. I don't know. I'm a very visual eater. I'm very picky and I'm very like visual, and sensory, I should say, because smell, the way it looks, it's something as simple as that, and I can be like, oh, no, I'm bleh. Anywho, frosted my little cupcake, took the wrapper off. I have the silicone wrappers that I got from Temu, but I just grabbed these paper ones because I wanted to use them up. Anyway, took the little wrapper off, bit into it. It was very moist. Like, there was nothing wrong at all with that cake mix. It was very moist. If you have made the Cinnabon cake and you enjoyed it, fantastic. There's nothing wrong with that, again. But I took one bite and I was like, no. So I threw them all in the garbage. I know I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have frosted them all, but I'm like, who am I going to give them to? I'm not going to go over by my daughter's today. And I don't think even my grandkids would have liked those. And my daughter and her husband aren't like big sweet eaters. And I'm like, where else am I going to go with them? I don't really talk to my neighbors like that. So I felt bad, but yeah, they went in the garbage. They were scary. I didn't like them at all. But the banana bread was really, really good. How can you go wrong with banana bread? Normally, I like to mash up like some getting ready to turn brown bananas and like put it in my banana bread mix just for that extra, you know what I mean. You got to sprinkle some cinnamon on the top. So yeah, the banana bread was delicious, but that Cinnabon, no, your girl was not feeling that at all. No, 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 no. I don't know. I feel like the older I'm getting, like my tastes for things are changing. Like things that I used to love, I no longer even like. And things that I used to be like, ugh, no way. Now I'm like, well, maybe. And I used to be one of those people that if I looked at it and I just didn't even like the way it looked, I'm not even tasting it. But now I'll be like, well, maybe I'll try and see. But most times my senses do not lie to me. If I don't like the look or the smell, I'm not going to like the taste either. Like I just already know. I don't know. How did we get all off on these weird subjects? I guess I haven't had enough coffee yet. I don't even know. Yesterday, like I told you guys, I was going to go and get my rental car. So my husband took me over and dropped me off for that. And as he waited until I got squared away and then he left to go home, and he called me and he's like, whatever you do, don't go on the expressway. Like the traffic is insane. He's like, I don't know what's going on. So I was like, oh, well, that's good to know. So I'm like, it was weird because it seemed like a lot of traffic on our way heading over to where the rental car place was. But it was a nice day. It was like 60 here yesterday and sunny. It was just beautiful. So I was like, all right, I'm going to take the streets home. So as I'm driving, heading down the street, I was probably like about maybe 3 miles to like the road where I would have to turn and go take the streets to get back to like my house. Well, I noticed the big, huge backup by the zoo, the Milwaukee County Zoo. We have a really nice zoo. If you're ever in this area, you have to go to the zoo. The zoo's really nice. So there's my plug for the zoo. Anywho, for where you go to like get into their parking, the cars are all the way down that street. And that's probably like a mile, about a mile long, that area right there, around the corner. And then all the way down, the whole time I was driving, going to get down to where I needed to turn, which is probably about a 3 mile stretch of road, at least half of that was filled with cars all in that right-hand turn lane. Everybody wanted to go to the damn zoo yesterday. I guess everybody's got cabin fever. They want to get out of the house. Well, then I heard on the news last night, it was free day at the zoo. So you take free day at the zoo and combine it with 60 and sunny, you already know it's going to be flipping chaos. I couldn't have done it. I can't be around all them people and them crowds and lines and chaos and strollers and wagons, and it gives me anxiety thinking about it. I got to go on the days like maybe during the week when it's nice and chill. As your girl's getting older, her patience have gone way down. I didn't have many to begin with, but now I ain't got but a damn 1 or 2 left, so I don't know. I just don't know anymore. My daughter just video chatted me before I started this, and she's like, Mom, You got to put those like patch things on your eyes. I was like, I do use them, not like constantly. She's like, well, you have to constantly use them because she's like, this is getting real saggy and you're looks like you have bags. I was like, well, damn, thanks for pointing that out. Here I thought I didn't look half bad. Look at my eyes, how scary they are. Like, let's take a good look at these. Aren't they awful? Like, sorry to creep everybody out with that, but this eye allergy thing, I go out in the stores and like just out in public for God's sakes and have to conversate with people and they look at me like, the hell is wrong with this broad? I'm sure for more reasons than just my eyes, but it's ridiculous. I got drops I use. I got some kind of ointment crap I put in there at night. Take allergy pills. Nothing's doing nothing. The wedding's coming up in August. I can't be looking like, I look like I'm a damn stoner. Like I've smoked way too much. And I don't. Let's have a sip and calm down. So it's nice and peaceful in my house. It's like I said, the husband's at the breakfast meeting. Both of the beagles are still knocked out. That's shocking because you can't even see my clock. That's another thing. My vision is like so distorted and like blurry. And then because I work on computer screens all day, my eyes get like all dry. So I have to put more drops in there to like moisten them and refreshen them. It's so annoying. Like I can't even tell you. Driving, I wear glasses to drive at night. But when I'm out driving, I have to wear those glasses for driving because I'm like, does anybody out there have eye allergies? I mean, maybe not to this extent, but has anybody dealt with anything like this? I'm curious to know. I don't know. Add it to the list, I guess. So yeah, today is Sunday. Sunday fun day. I don't know if I'm going to do anything fun. I wanted to kind of go down my basement and like organize and clean up stuff. I have a lot of baby stuff down there. Like Ryder turned a year and a half on the 29th of February. A year and a half. I can't believe that baby's a year and a half old. So yeah, he's getting big. He's so precious. But I'm like, I still got little baby clothes down there. I need to go and I need to pack all that up, take it to Goodwill. He's got a crib down there. He's got his own dresser down there. Like my basement's all finished. But I need to get rid of that crib and that dresser because I don't need it. I don't need it. I need to get rid of things I don't need. Put them on Marketplace, get me some coin. Your girl can always use some coin, let me tell you. I think I need like a couple part-time jobs besides a full-time job I already have and doing hair on the side. The money used to be able to like stretch money. Now it's like, that's it. Just right there. You can't even do that. Don't even get me started on prices of things and all of that stuff. It's ridiculous already, don't you guys think? I mean, I go to Pick and Save a lot because it's right down the block from my house. I love that. So I'm like, I don't buy huge, big shopping trips because I'm right down the block. If I need something, I just run over there and grab it. So I'm there so much, so I see the prices. Coffee, for instance. Since I'm on my flavored coffee kick, right now it's hazelnut. But I just buy the Kroger brand. And I was leery because I was like, I don't know, being like a kind of an off-brand, I don't know, but the quality is really good and the flavor is good. So enough about that. But the first time I bought it, it was like $4.89. Went back, probably because it's only like a small bag. So I went back probably like a couple weeks later, if even that. It was already like 509 or something like that. I was like, wow. Now I just had to get some the other day. It was 542. This is like in not even a month time span. And that's not the only thing I noticed it on. It's like everything. You know what doesn't change? Our paychecks. Our paychecks don't change, not one iota. It's just getting to be ridiculous. It's like either you have money, and you're good, or you are living check to check, like the majority of us. And if you live in check to check, it ain't easy. Because it just takes one little thing to go off kilter, and it's a whole shit show. Like welcome to my life the last couple of weeks. I mean, I'm not going to get into, boo-hooing about this, that, and the next, but I'm just saying in general, the money situation in this day and age is ridiculous. And years ago, it used to be like the mom and pop shops, they would work with you. Oh, honey, you need milk or something? Just grab it, get me next time you're in here, whatever. Or say, like your car, for instance. Oh, your tire's kind of weird. Let me check that for you. Oh, here, I'll just like do this or that, and that'll get you by until you have the money. There is no more of that kind of stuff. Those days are long, long gone, my friend. Anything you do nowadays, they want the money up front before they even talk to you. It's just a weird state of affairs. I know I'm going off on a whole, I don't even know what. It's just, things I sit here and I think about. And, I guess because I am older, 55 plus, I think back to how it used to be like in my younger days as opposed to now. And I try to tell my daughter all the time, like, you can't spend money frivolously. You have to enjoy life, and you have to treat yourself. It can't just be bills and that's it. You got to carve out a little something for yourself. But you got to put money away. It's too late for me. I don't have no money to put away. Anyways, it's your little FYI for the day. Put a little bit of money aside for emergency or whatever. I remember my mom, one more last quick thing on this. I remember my mom years ago. My mom was a waitress for many, many years. So was my mother-in-law. Excellent waitresses, servers, whatever. My daughter was a server too, all through from the time she was in high school all the way through college, and still kind of part-time after that. She's a pharmacy tech now, but I mean, they have really excellent people skills to do those jobs. But like doing hair, you always got that money coming in because you always got that tip money. Tip money is huge. You live and die off of tip money. So I miss that tip money, let me tell you. But I remember my mom used to always have envelopes, and she'd put like so much in each envelope for like maybe a bill or for groceries for the week or what have you. And it's like when you just take it and you put it in that envelope and it's like out of sight, out of mind, it adds up like really quick. I guess I can start with like a quarter in an envelope. I don't know. But yeah, See, here I go. I start word vomiting. Talk about one little thing and then it just snowballs and I start boring everybody. Half of you fell asleep. The other half of you probably left. I'm sorry. If you're new here, it's one of those days. Thanks for stopping. Hit the like button. Definitely subscribe because normally I'm a lot of fun. And we have a lot of fun here, me and all my friends. You can't see them right now. Sometimes they're in my head. I don't know. But yeah, we do hauls, we talk, we just let it all hang out on this channel. So come be a part of the family. Everybody else, if you haven't dozed off yet, and you haven't just left because I'm boring you with all my ramblings of, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. Let me have a sip and let's get looking at this makeup. Because what are we? Oh my God, 20 minutes, over 20 minutes in of me running my mouth. I can't believe the beagles haven't woken up yet. Let's get to the getting. I'm going to start it off with a little public service announcement about micellar water. I don't know if that's how you say it. That's how I say it. Micellar. Sounds right. This stuff, there's no residue. There's no alcohol in it. And you don't have to like rinse it off. Like you don't have to like use it and then rinse your face. I am here to tell you, and I get this at Dollar Tree, and it is a huge bottle. My allergy eyes, I can't see. It's 8 ounces. This takes off your makeup. I use it constantly to like clean my eyes off because they get sticky and they're watery all the time. Stuff is amazing. So if you don't have some of that, get yourself some. Do, 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 do. Take some time to dance. Do, 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 do. We should have like some background music while I'm rambling. That way when you get sick of hearing me talk, you're just focused on the cool background music. Okay, let's get going. Let's look at the new makeup first. All right, so I should do the whole video in a different accent. Except I don't really know any different accents. Sometimes I get like a weird British accent. Like I just didn't know what I was talking about. All right, first we got Tint My Brow. It's a 4-tip brow tinting deal. I have no idea. I saw this and I was intrigued. So I was like, I feel like I need to investigate this. And again, guys, do not be afraid to buy Temu's makeup because it's really reasonable. And everything that I have bought from them makeup-wise has been phenomenal. I have not one bad thing to say about Temu's makeup. Because for the majority of stuff out in the real world, like everything else, it gets so ridiculously expensive. All right, let's open this and see what this is all about. So this is kind of like, see the little prawns on there? So you would just take it and, but it's like a tint, so it's not going to rub off. Let's try it on our hand. Oh, look at how nice that is. I'm excited to use this because as you guys know, I don't have a lick of brows. I got to draw these bad boys on. I got to use, somewhere in here I have my stencils. The stencils are hard to work with too. From me having to like draw my brows down for so long, I can just like by memory just do it because I'm so used to doing it. But the problem is, if I come closer, you can see how they look kind of like drawn on. I like to see like the little strokes in there. Like the little, like if you were seeing like the hairs growing. And that's what this will do. But the problem is, your girl is shaky. I do not have a steady hand. So to get something looking like this, actually up in here, can somebody come over and do it for me? Because your girl's way too shaky for any and all things of working in tight little confined areas. I'll get my eyebrow perfect and I'll go to do that and I'll get like a big huge glob across the whole thing and then I'm like, oh my God, I gotta start completely over. No, that wouldn't be fun. So I don't know, I'll have to try that. Maybe do some practice, try to find a way that I can get it on there and not have it all over my face. Because yeah, that stuff is awesome. Ooh, look at this fancy gold. This is a brow brush, or brow liner, a brow pencil, crying out loud, Jody. And what is the color on here? Boo, boo, boo. I don't know. I can't see the color. I can't see that. Let's try to open it so we can see what it looks like. Oh, that's the wrong end. So you can see it has the little brush on it. Let's try to get this end open, which is really hard when you can't see what you're doing. Can't see, look at nothing. Fake it till you make it. All right, I got it. Oh, look at that. It's like a really... I want to say this is in the color coffee, if I remember correctly. There it is right there. But again, it's for like filling in those little gaps to make it look like there's actually hair growing in there, and that's what your girl needs. Next thing we got, this was a little 2-for deal. It's primer and setting spray. And I was excited because it said rose, but I don't know if that might just be like in the name, because I think when I opened this I tried to smell it and I'm like, this don't smell like no rose. So it says Mayundo, Makeup Rose Primer, moisturizing and soothing, matte and poreless with clay for normal to oily skin. And I needed some primer too. My other primer I ran out of. Very nice. Yeah, you can feel like that. You don't want to go overboard with your primer, like a little bit. That little bit that I put on there could basically rub throughout my whole face. A little bit of primer goes a long way. Do not get carried away when you're putting your primer on. Look at that. I rubbed over that 2-3 times and them little strokes are still there. That's good to know. So that one is the primer. And then 3-in-1 Soothing and Gentle Oil Control Moisturizing and Soothing Setting Spray. And that's 1.75 ounces. So yeah, you got the both of these. So your makeup primer and your setting spray. And they both come together, and it was like $3. Yeah. That's how your girl has to roll, because your girl will be on a budget. Did we even look at my shirt today? If I can't bring my dog, I'm not going. Yeah, there you have it. Luckily for all of you, the dogs are here. All right, next thing we got. Drum roll, please. Some more tattoo brow. And look at how she was looking and then what her brow looked like after. If only it were that easy, folks. If only it were that easy. I'm excited to play with all this, though. Don't get me wrong. So this, it gives you directions how to use it. It says apply a proper layer in the desired brow shape. Step 2, stay on the brows for 3 minutes and wait for the product to dry. Step 3, remove the layer with your fingers. Do not rinse off immediately with water. So you brush it on the shape that you want it. Get it how you want it, leave it dry, and then you peel that layer off, and it's like it's tattooed on there. I'm very excited to try this. Your girl will take all the help she can with getting her brows right, because your eyebrows are what frames your face. It makes everything pop. When your brows are on point, like your whole face is made. I should have brought a garbage bag for this because it's, it's right here. You know, my kitchen's so huge. Let me just grab a bag real quick. I'll be right back. See how quick that was? So, moving right along. Yeah, all these wrappers laying everywhere. That would have gave me anxiety. Next thing we have is Super Matte. Ooh, these are fun. It's like a crayon box. Super Matte, and when you open it up, how fun are these? Look at all those. That is amazing. In all, like the colors that you already know I love. This is hard to do because I can't see. Why did I do this? Why did I think this was a good idea? It's like a little 2-year-old putting on makeup. You get the gist. So it's like lip liners. So you got 2. Oops, this one popped off right away. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This too was like less than $4. You guys already know these are like the shades. I love all the like browns and nudes. So these are like all my shades that I would normally be using. Next, I'm very excited about this. It's eye primer. Put that sheer coat. Again, a little goes a very long way. Put this on your eyelids before you put your shadow on. Very creamy, very smooth. Before you put your shadow on, and it's a primer so that when you put your eyeshadow on, it'll stay put and not like fade away immediately. And this is a pretty good sized tube. Doesn't have like an actual size on there, but it's Usha's eye primer. I'm a fan. Next we got Veroni Luxury Powder. And this is just loose powder. I am a big fan of this color. Let's see what it says what the color is. Color is number 2. So it's probably like a medium. This kind of powder though is awesome. It's so soft. Back in the days, I know anybody who's around my age, we used to use, I think they still make it to this day, and it's still amazing powder. It's called Coty. It was in like that thick, kind of yellowy, flowery, kind of looks like a thing like this, but it's like yellowy, flowery, Coty loose, translucent powder. Amazing. Next thing we have is, I've seen everybody hauling this. It's the pheromone perfume. I tried it. It's okay. No, it actually is good. It's different. It's unique. And it's going to smell a little bit different on everybody because it kind of goes according to your pheromones. This was less than $2. And it's a roll-on, so it's awesome. You can just like throw it in your purse. Next thing we got, this is the foundation that I use. It's like a BB cream. And I used to, oh my God, you have no idea what I would go through to find foundation that didn't look cakey, had enough coverage. It matched the color of my face. Like, I would go through all the things. I've tried every makeup under the sun and just couldn't find anything I was happy with. And then all of a sudden I got one of these from Temu just because I was more excited about the shape of it. This one's a little bit different than the one. This is the one I'm using right now. And what you do is you take the, let me open it up. It comes with the little mushroom sponge deal. So you tap that in there. Well, let's show you. And see how it's like pretty, and that's how it comes off on the sponge. So then you just pat it all over. It's really just like putting lotion on. Surprisingly, just so you can kind of see it on my skin there. See how nicely that covers? And it looks like there's nothing on there. That's what I use. And it doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin. The coverage is enough for me because I get like in here, I get real red. So it covers that up. That's really my main focus. So this is a new one. Let's see if this one looks the same as the other one. Yep, you just take that off before you use it. It's just a different container. And And this one actually came, I don't know what this is. I thought maybe it was like a little free sample. Doesn't say anything about this. If anybody has this and has that, is this supposed to go in there? I wouldn't think so. I think it's just like a free sample. Anyway, so that's that. So this says it's this foundation is able to perfectly attach onto skin's uniform skin tone and conceal blemishes. Leave skin natural, shiny, and healthy. It is also excellent in oil control and waterproof, which helps to wear the makeup for all day long. And I agree. I've been very, very happy with this. I've been using this probably over a year now. This is the only foundation that I use, is the BB cream things that come with the mushroom brush. We have a special little visitor. Should we take a peek? Hold on. Oh, wait. Oops. Hi, Cecil. Cecil. Can you say hi to everybody? Say hello. We had little Cecil join us this morning. I'm going to let him out real quick, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Next thing we got, If you guys haven't tried this, can't really see like a name or anything on it. What it is, it's a lip treatment. And it comes like in this little honey pot. I love this stuff. I wish they would come up with a better... It has like, you know, like the little honey thing, like if you had a pot of honey. I'm here to tell you this stuff is like less than $1 generally. You just put that back in the pot. But see, it gets sticky. So I wish they'd come up with a better way of having that. But it's a cute idea. And my lips get so dry and chapped so bad, especially in the winter months. Stuff is amazing. It doesn't have like a name or anything on it though. Capovini. Anyway, just look up the honey pot lip treatment. Stuff is awesome. This I bought and I was like, you know what? I could use some of this in my life. It don't do a lick of nothing. Not that I expected miracles, you know. I'm being realistic. But this is... I've seen this on commercials here, everything, and did absolutely nothing. So I'm not even going to waste my breath talking about that. Now we're going to get into kind of like just my makeup stuff that I have. This is my Ellen Tracy contour palette that I love, 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 love. As you can see, it's pretty much all gone. I use this as my to-go over powder with this brush. And then I use these. I can get the brush out. With this brush for my contour. I love this powder palette. And I've been looking for a new one because as you can see, I'm running out of the lighter shades. And I can't find a decent powder palette to save my life. So I don't know what's going on. This is another kind of contour color primer type deal. What I like about this as you can see, it's like got multi-colors in there. So I'll put this on like after my lotion and stuff, because it kind of just evens out my skin tone. Like I said, I get real red like in this area. And it's very lightweight. Little bit, again, goes a long way. This is my everyday shadow. Got this from Temu. It's Sweet Mint. And I love it because these are like the colors that I like to use. As you can see, the dark charcoal one is just about out. And the lighter shades, I use the lighter shade on my eyelids and then the dark charcoal one in my crease. But any of these colors are good. But this is my like everyday shadow and I love it. I think I showed you guys this in my haul when I bought all my crazy hats. All my neon little skull cap deals. This eyeliner, like, you guys have no idea. I love this stuff. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That stuff is amazing. This I saw and I thought was cute. I got it from Temu just because it's a cute little kitty. And it's just lip balm. You can never have enough lip balm. And I got this for like 87 cents. This cute little guy I got. And it's just to clean your makeup brushes. Let me grab one just so you can see. Like a shadow brush. You just dip it down in there. Like swirl it around. It cleans the brush off. Can't go wrong with that. This was like 50 cents. Do 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 do. All right, what is this thing here? This is some snazzy, sparkly eyeshadow. Look at how pretty that is. That's for when you got a hot date. As you can see, mine's still in the box. Because I don't really have any hot dates. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba ba. I do have this. Let's look at some of my shadow palettes now. Hershey's Lip Kit. I've been searching the heavens for the shadow kit. Can't find those anywhere. But how cute is that? This was from TJ Maxx. So cute. You got lipstick, lip liner, and this is just like a lip gloss. And it smells just like a Hershey's chocolate bar. Let's look at the shade of this. That's kissable. Oh, it smells so good. They're just super cute. Looks like you have a big packet of candy and it's just lipstick. Super cute, super cute. I know we all have these, the egg crates. These are awesome. It keeps them nice and clean. This is a palette that I got from Temu. I think I might have showed you guys this one in a earlier video, but since it's right here. That's a fun little palette. Lots of cute colors in it. Even got like the super snazzy disco glitter ones. This is a nice size to throw like in your overnight bag or something if you're traveling. The only place I'm traveling is from my bedroom to the kitchen and maybe the kitchen to my office. So Here's what I was talking about earlier, and I was telling you sometimes I use eyebrow stencils. You can just put this on. It'll go like right over them, and it holds it on your head, so that is very convenient. The shapes are a little weird. I don't know why they have these little like spiky deals in there. Like, I don't know who wears their eyebrows like that. But sometimes I'll use these just to get like a general shape. But like I said, I'm so used to doing them that I just put them on. Okay, my eyeshadow palettes. Got this for Christmas. The Peanuts. I love it. It's so cute. Oh, look at those colors. Aren't they awesome? Let's do some swatches. This is Bronze Trophy. Oh, and it's beautiful. That is gorgeous. This one's Good Grief. Very pretty. Like the pigment in these is amazing. This is by Rude Cosmetics. Like this Peanuts palette is so nice. It's very nice. Very, very, very. Oh, sorry. Okay. This one is another lip palette. We looked at this already. Just has liners and lip glosses. I wasn't very impressed with this. I think I'm going to end up giving that to my daughter. And then for the days when I really want to try to make an impression, got me some really nice lashes. And then I got the, I think it's called Tony or Ione liner adhesive. The stuff is amazing. They usually have it at Dollar Tree. I would love to wear lashes all the time, but I suck at putting them on. It's a whole ordeal. And then half the time they never stay on or the corner's lifting. So if anybody has tips and tricks for putting lashes on, let your girl know, because I could use them. As you can see, I could use some lashes because mine are so... I got old lady eyelashes, like they ain't barely there. This is another super cute palette that I had showed you guys already that I got for Christmas. It's Get That Dough. And look at all of those fun colors and the cute donuts on there. Let's do a couple swatches on this one. How about we do Decadent? That sounds like something fun. We'll do Decadent and Snack Time. There's Decadent and Snack Time. Well, Snack Time's kind of light. It's hard to see. Let's do Tiramisu. Who doesn't like tiramisu? Very nice. Very nice shimmery colors. I'm a big fan of those. So I hope you guys liked spending all this time with me. We're almost an hour in. That's because I was jibber-jabbering about all kinds of random stuff. But before I wrap it up, we're just going to take a quick peek here through my everyday. This is what I keep it in, my pink fuzzy. This is my blush that I use from the Dollar Tree. But I'm a big fan of this color. I don't like too pink or too brown, so that color is perfect. This is a mascara. I told you, I have a hard time finding mascara that I feel does anything. I got that cute pack, remember? That Paris Hilton. Big Papa. Wet n Wild. Who would have thought? But I'm here for it. Best mascara I have ever used in my life. That's all I'm going to say about that. Another thing that I use on the daily is my Wet n Wild highlighter stick after I do my brows. Makes them look clean. Can't live without that. And it's just my other brow pencils that I'm using up. And then my last thing I have is Temu Beauty. And I just use that as my concealer. It's on a little sponge. In case there's any little touch-up areas I want to hit before I do my makeup. So yeah, there you have it. We looked through all of my makeup. And hope you guys found it interesting and exciting. I'm sorry I put you through all of this. I think I really rambled a lot today. So I'm going to just wrap it up right now before I get to going. And I hear Cecil out there barking. So have a great day. Thanks for stopping. I love you all. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.